It's time for business news with Ari Rabinovitch. And Ari, that attempted assassination of former U.S. President Donald Trump has sent shockwaves around the world, and that also includes the markets.
Yeah, it was a winning day today on stock markets, Melissa, both here and in the U.S. especially. Although there was some interest rate optimism to consider, continuing from last week. An extra boost may have been the result of what happened on Saturday in Pennsylvania with that attempted assassination on Donald Trump. That also left one bystander dead and several others injured. Well, there's some political analysts as well as predictive data that say the Republican nominee for president may have inadvertently benefited for his election chances in November from this event. Another Trump presidency could bring with it more tariffs, lower taxes, and reduced regulations. So the prospect of him becoming president again after this event fueled a market rally that was already on positive ground. Now, shares of Trump Media and Technology Group, for instance, the parent company of Truth Social, that surged more than 30% today. That boosted the NASDAQ to a winning session overall. And it's going to be interesting to find out what happens in the future as the Republican National Convention has just wrapped up and Trump just picked his VP. So maybe this will continue. We'll see how things fall out after that event on Saturday when more details come to light, Melissa.
Okay, and the cost of living, is that on the rise or is it starting to fall? We are going to get a better idea of that on Tuesday, Ari.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's something no doubt that the presidential nominees will be discussing in their debates as well. But tomorrow we're going to get the latest inflation gauge on our side of the border. The consumer price index for June will be released. And that's going to be just about a week before the Bank of Canada makes an interest rate announcement. Now, after today, the likelihood of an interest rate cut on July 24th by the Bank of Canada sits at about 80% that it will go down. And that's an increase from about 60% on Friday. So it's all but certain that the results of this inflation metric to come out tomorrow will pretty much lay the groundwork for that. So we're sitting at an 80% chance that people are going to be saving on their mortgage costs month to month, Melissa.
Okay, and a major Hamilton-based manufacturing business is being bought out.
Yeah, so Stelco, based in Hamilton, has agreed to be acquired by U.S.-based Cleveland, pardon me one second, I lost my page here, Melissa, but there it is, Cleveland Cliffs, so another manufacturer, will purchase Stelco for $3.4 billion. Although Stelco's headquarters will remain in Hamilton, the CEO says he is confident in Cleveland Cliffs and that the deal will maintain Stelco's stature and reputation in Canada and will maintain our Canadian national interests. Well, on Bay Street today, Melissa, shares of Stelco Holdings surged 74% on news of that. The deal is still subject to regulator approval.
All right, well, thanks so much, Ari. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you then.